Hey Scorpio, thank you for stopping by Moonlit Taroscope to get your August, well almost September, so sorry guys, tarot love reading. So it's going to be more like where you're at now and then moving into September, because it is so late. It's already August 26th. So yeah, wow, sorry guys, it's been a crazy month. Anyway, if you haven't done so yet, please check out my live personal readings. I do have some videos down there in my channel if you'd like to check out how that works. But if you want to get a free live personal reading and get your personal question answered, just be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications, because I will be doing a live readings this weekend, this upcoming Saturday. But if you don't get your notifications and ask your question on the video I put out beforehand, then you don't have a 100% chance of getting your free live reading. Also, for those of you that would like to go into your taroscope a little bit deeper, please email me at moonlittaroscope@gmail.com to get your personal reading. I'll do phone reading or video readings. They start at $30. Okay, it's basically $1 a minute. So really great deal. And I would love to contact and get to know each and every one of you, okay? So with all that out of the way, I'm going to talk a little bit about what kind of came up for me when I was checking in with you guys before I started the video. And I got, and this came directly from someone, from you guys, Scorpio. By the way, this is for Scorpio Moon, Rising, Sun, Venus sign, Scorpio cross watchers as well. Be sure to understand that the story that I tell, it could be your story or the other person's story. You'll kind of understand, you'll know halfway through if you're resonating, which side works for you. And yes. So anyway, here's what I was picking up on. There was a feeling of temptation. There's some temptation going on for you guys. I want to say for some of you it's going to be like, I hate to say it, but it came up for me was wanting to pick a fight. Wanting to, like, there's something about, it's not necessarily that it's like a rage that you need to get out, but some of you guys are tempted to pick a fight with your partner. Some of you are also tempted to be with a partner even though you know it goes against your principles, your values, that you shouldn't be with this person for whatever reason. You're feeling that way, but you're very, very tempted to do so. So those are the two kind of scenarios I got. So that may resonate with you, may not. Either way, that was some of the Scorpio's energy that I was picking up on. It was mostly just temptation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into, I'm going to check in with your energy first, then we're going to look at your partner, and we're going to kind of go from there. So what is going on with Scorpio right now with Matters of the Heart, please? Matters of the Heart, Scorpio, August 2019. I will do a forecast, so we will look into moving. We'll do a little bit of a early September forecast for you as well. This is so late in the month. Okay, what's going on with Scorpio? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Can I get some more cards, please? Three of Swords. So maybe you got, another Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So there's a lot of interference here. You guys are being interfered. You're feeling that someone else is interfering with your relationship. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this could go in your favor. I heard, they're making an ass out of themselves. Excuse my language, that's what I heard. Some of you are done sharing. Well, Scorpios don't share. But it could be time and attention. Your partner's time and attention is elsewhere. Maybe that might be where there's this temptation to pick a fight, because sometimes we'll do that in order to just get attention. And I can definitely see how that could be happening with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords going on. For me, the Three of Swords isn't necessarily a third person, but it's a third something, okay, that's interfering in your relationship. But because we have two threes, and next being the Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking this might be a third person. For some of you, you're having to choose, but I feel like for the majority of you guys, someone has gotten in between you and your partner. Community. I also feel like some of you are feeling left out of something that your partner's involved in. You're feeling like you've been left out of, like you're not being included in something, you know? Too many girls' nights out, or too many guys' nights out, or something that's making you uncomfortable. But I do need to clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Why do we have this Wheel of Fortune for... Why do I have the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? And how they're feeling toward matters of the heart? Oh my gosh, we got a Three of Swords in reverse. What? Okay, so this is 3 threes. 9 is a healing, so that is good to know, but I'm feeling strongly, and I don't want to see this for you guys, but I do feel like someone else is involved. But you're over it. The pain is too much for this cycle to start over again with someone, but I feel like you might be tempted to anyway. Now, 3 is also a very lucky number, but we've got the Three of Swords twice. I gotta go to my playing cards. Gosh, what is going on with you guys? What's going on? Who is this third person? Can I get some more information about these Three of Swords, please? Can I get some more information about these Three of Swords? I've got one in the upright. Definitely some sort of community, or maybe it's a workplace situation. It's coming in between you and your partnership. But with the Three of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you have found out about an affair. And this is actually in your favor, because maybe some of you have been suspicious for a long time, and so once it's come out, you can finally be done. Got the Four of Hearts clarifying. More information, please. Something's definitely interfering. I feel like your partner is either seeing someone at work, or seeing someone in some type of community that doesn't really involve you, or shutting you out of some sort of community or community event. It is truly, because you guys had a strong bond, I feel like the pain from all of this has shooken up the strength that you had between the two of you in the past as a couple. The person that you were just starting to fall in love with may have cheated on you right when you realized that they were the one for you. Oh. It takes so much work. This relationship is taking a lot of work to build it back up again. I kind of got that Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. I heard that in my head. So I know that for many of you, Scorpio, you're wondering if this partnership can be rebuilt at all. And some of you wonder if your partner is even willing to put in the effort that they're going to need to put into okay, all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. This is what I'm seeing. Some of you have split up from someone, or you guys decided to take a break, or something happened between the two of you where there was a separation and your partner went out and saw someone else or got involved in something else that did not involve you. That really hurts. That really bothers you. It really hurts. Officially, you were split up, so it's kind of like difficult for you. Not all of you guys. Some of you guys might be married and this applies to you, but it's sort of like because you release them, you don't know if you've gone too far by releasing them, and they won't. There is. You guys think that it's impossible to put it back together again. Things might never be the way they were before. Things will never be the way they were before, but this could be your true love. So it's causing you some stress and some temptations to do things that you wouldn't normally do, Scorpio. Let's check in with your partner. Wow, that's a lot. I got a lot of information, so I'm going to try to zero in on a few things here. So the Five of Wands in reverse came up in your pre-shuffle. Now we got the Six of Wands in reverse. So definitely they do feel like they failed you. But they also don't want to fight with you. They don't want to fight with you. They're like, stop. Do not come any closer. Literally my hand, this hand. You see it? And this is hard for you because I feel like you guys want to come in there and break these walls down and these barriers down because you're emotional, Scorpio. You're emotional about this. You're angry. You're passionate. They feel like they failed you, but at the same time, they're not wanting to defend their actions to you because they feel like they shouldn't have to. I know this might be upsetting for many of you, and if this is upsetting you, go on to the next video. This may not be for you, okay? Or you may not want to hear these messages come through for those that need to hear them. And this is a little bit of a triggering scenario. I can already feel it. I can honestly, I can feel it. I can feel some of y'all actually getting angry at me. I'm empathic, but I am just the messenger, okay? And this is just what I'm picking up on, okay? From your partner is the defensiveness, and it's sort of like, you've pushed me away, I went away. But they also feel that they've let you down. They've let themselves down, but they're too tired to do anything about it or to defend their actions. They feel worn down. I really don't feel like I need to clarify any of that. Let's look at how your energy is mixing together. How is Scorpio and their partner, how are their energies commingling? That's too many cards. Oh, 15 minutes in and I barely got into this, guys. Sorry. Four of Cups came out in your pre-shuffle. So, yeah, definitely some regret, sadness. Focusing on the three again. Focusing on the three. There's a chance for you guys. There's a chance for you guys to recover this. There's a chance, but it's sort of the universe telling me that. It's not coming from you or your partner. I really do feel like a lot of you are just like nobody's doing anything because there's a lot of stuck energy, definitely stuck energy. Feeling as if neither of you know what to do. Both of you are, I think you're more in pain, Scorpio, than they are at this time. I'm feeling from them more defensiveness and anger. and disappointment in themselves. This is a very, to me, this is a very, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck. Okay? There is a chance here for you guys to, oh, and that's what this Wheel of Fortune is about anyway. You aren't, things will never be the same again between the two of you. That's true. But it doesn't mean that it's over. Okay? I know this because of, I'm very drawn to this right here. He cannot see it at all. This is y'all's energy together. You guys are focusing on the 3, okay? You guys are definitely stuck with the Hangman in the upright, okay? Definitely stuck. Can't move forward at this time. Emotionally drained. Emotionally suffering. I don't envy you, Scorpio, or your partner. This is rough. But I feel like you guys are a little bit more on the heartbreak end of things, because it's like they suffered their heartbreak, and so some of them went out and they some of them just straight had an affair or saw somebody else, or they did something to you that felt very disloyal, like even having conversations with, this could apply to people who their partner may have had conversations with someone that you guys had both chosen or talked about in the past. No longer, like, it was like you guys talked about, look, don't go to this person anymore and don't talk to this person, don't run to this person anymore when you and I are having problems. Literally, I just like feel this. So this is maybe for just one of you, but it was like you guys had this conversation before, and by them doing that, there is a strong feeling of disloyalty, Scorpio, and hurt. You guys are hurt by this, but there's a very defeated feeling. It's hard for me when I get readings like this because I really want everything to be wonderful for everyone that watches my channel. But life is not like that, you know? And the reality is that a lot of times when you're seeking answers, it's because something crappy is going on in your relationship. And so a lot of times I'll pick up on some details that are not fun. What bothers me about this energy is the defeatist feeling about it. Okay, when I say defeatist, you both feel that it's over, nothing can be done. Not only can nothing be done, but even for some of you that kind of feel like it's over, that you don't want this person in your life at all because you're so upset and hurt, there's no way to put some of you may be being ghosted by this person because it's like they know that you found out what happened and they don't want to deal with your wrath, okay? Chloe, are you okay? Chloe's getting upset too. It's not that they don't love you, and it's not that they don't. But there's a giving up going on, and I feel it for both sides. I'm getting that energy from both sides, which is somewhat unusual. Maybe some of you guys have gone through this before, and so going through it again, it's like you both kind of know it's just another chip in your heart. It's like your heart just keeps getting chipped at until it breaks, and you're like, I just can't keep doing this. So, wow. Let's look at advice first, and then we'll do the forecast. Now, the way I'm going to do advice, I could use oracle cards for advice. We're going to take that advice and we will forecast the future as if that advice is taken, okay? So first we're going to ask the universe for advice. What is the advice for Scorpio? Can you please give me a Druid Animal Oracle card for Scorpio's partner, please? For Scorpio's partner, some insight into what animal may be influencing them. Give us some more insight into Scorpio's partners so that we will know a little bit more deeper about what's going on with them. Then we'll pull your advice card, Scorpio. Alright, so we got the Fire Dragon. This card in love signifies to me a lot of different things. One of the things, of course, the fire. You could be dealing with the fire sign, of course, or the fire or the passion in your partner is what's driving them right now. Okay, they're being driven, or they were driven. I did hear Leo season. We just went through Leo season, and Leo is a fire sign, and some of that energy could have really driven their passions or driven them to do whatever it is they did with this third party that hurt you. This also has a lot to do with the temptation I was picking up on earlier, because with this card, with the ring in the corner, it always reminds me of someone taking off their ring and putting on a bedside table. Your partner's driven by anger and or passion. Your partner is not feeling more passionate towards the third person. I want you to be 100% on that. This has to do with your relationship. This has to do with whatever's gone on with you guys, okay? This is what's driven your partner to make some passionate and rash choices. And these are choices that sometimes you can never, you can't go back on. You can't fix. There's no fixing something after you scorched it with your fire-breathing dragon mouth, right? That's it. It's over. It's over. So I really do feel like things will never be the same between the two of you. Your partner was driven by passion. It was passion from the relationship, not toward a new relationship. Please understand. This third person or this third party, I feel like they're more about the two of you than the two of them, if that makes sense. And that's not good for that third person, but I know that's not really helping you right now. Your partner is not really in a good place right now to pick that fight with. No wonder you're tempted to, but you know you can't, because you guys are very intuitive. You know where your partner's at right now. You know you can't go there. How much time do I have? Okay. You know you can't go there with your partner because look at where your partner's at. You know picking a fight is only going to get you burned right now. Or them burned. Because things are already tough. Let's see if I can get anything else off this card. A lot has been burned, but there's still some earth in this. I'm still seeing some earth here in that, you know, they haven't quite given. They don't like their own behavior. They're blaming their emotions that your relationship has stirred up. They're blaming their behavior on their emotions. Now, listen, we can make mistakes and we can say, you know, I did this because, and for you, Scorpio, it's like, it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. So no, it's not anybody's, it's not your fault. It's not the relationship's fault. It's just the way the two of you, whatever it is the two of you were going through, drove this person to do something disloyal to you. So disloyal, Scorpio, that your relationship will never be the same. Let's find out what Animal Oracle card will be a good advice card for Scorpio. What part of themselves, what animalistic, what part of themselves will help Scorpio get through this really tough time? And then hopefully, if we have time, we'll do a quick forecast for you guys and see where this is going. This is heavy. Yikes. Yikes. Listen, this is not... I have to be real, or I'm wasting my time and y'all's time too. And this is where I'm feeling with you guys. I don't like it. I don't like how y'all are feeling. I'm going to ask the angels to help me pull this card. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Wisdom. Draw on your wisdom. Owl. I'm going to pull both these cards because they both are drawing me to them. We have the owl. Gemini got the owl, and we have similar oracles. Sometimes I do think we might be relating, or you might be relating this to a Gemini. Then we got the water dragon. So we've got two dragons, and I really feel like you guys, the reason that I'm bringing this up here, the reason that this is also in my, why I had to draw this card. You are a water sign, Scorpio, but you guys are, but look, you guys are upset, but you're too wise, Scorpio, to act on it. Okay, you're not going to make that strike. You're not going to make that strike. You're contemplating it, though, because you're hurt. You're hurt. You're really hurt. But your partner is not. It's not the time. It's not the time to confront. It's not the time to figure things out, you guys. This is the advice that is coming through strongly. Your partner is not. And I know, I just heard you go, I don't give a, I don't care if they're ready or not. I'm angry and I want them to know that. Okay, Scorpio. It's your life. Do what do whatever you want to do. But the advice that I'm getting is that if you were to strike, if you were to lash out, if you were to confront at this time, it will not do anything but get you burned. And a lot of you know this deep in your heart. So you're dealing with your emotions, but you can't act on them. And it's a very frustrating place to be. But Scorpio, you are wise, and that wisdom is going to see you through. And I think that wisdom is why your partner is a little bit afraid to get into this with you, because they have acted irrationally and rashly and without thinking. They have just acted, okay? Whereas you are kind of an emotional, I don't want to say wreck. I don't want to call you guys a wreck. It's not that you're a wreck. It's just that you're emotional. You guys are emotional, okay? Don't, if y'all know a way to not lash out at them and also not be self-destructive, that would be my advice, okay? Okay, so they're saying give it away, like, maybe write about it and, burn it, although I don't really like fire for you guys right now. Imagine putting it in a bottle, SOS, getting rid of it, getting it out. Allowing the emotion to wash over you and wash out, okay? Because I really feel like when you guys get ready to come back together with your partner, and you will, this isn't over yet. It's just never going to be the same. Once you guys get ready to get back with your partner, you will do so from a wise point of view, and you will be ready to do it where you will have seen things clearer, so you won't feel so stuck, okay? So let's go ahead and do a quick, do I have time? Wow, very little time. I'm going to do a really quick forecast, and this is going to be moving into September. If the advice is taken, what can Scorpio expect moving into September with this situation with their partners, please? What can Scorpio expect? Well, they don't even want me to pick them up. Okay. I gotta take my emotion out of it and detach. Okay. Knight of Wands. This is more of a Sagittarian card. It's definitely like things will change. Could be messages, again, passionate messages, but on the more mature side, okay? From you or them. So they may be ghosting you now. They might reach out to you. They're ghosting you because they're ashamed of what they've done. The Moon in reverse, so some secrets will be revealed. This will be discussed, and once it is discussed and brought out in the open, you guys will find peace, some peace. But right now, I know that you don't feel peaceful. I do know that. The Moon is also in reverse of being the center here. Okay, wait a little bit more information. What is this thing that's so deep that's going to be revealed? You guys are wise, and you're going to figure it. You know your partner a little bit more than your partner knows themselves, I feel. But once it's revealed and once it's reviewed, Six of Spades. So yes, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but there will be peace. You will be able to rest, okay? I've got to stop. We're getting close to my limit here, but I could go on and on. Please email me if this resonates with you to get into this further. I will be more than happy to explore this further with you at moonlittaroscope@gmail.com. Scorpio, I love you guys. I'm a Scorpio cusper, Scorpio North Node. I always admire you. So I'm admiring your strength, although your emotions are just like right now. I'm admiring your strength, okay? So let's try to reel in the anger. If you know how to do it in a non-destructive way, okay? All right, lots of love. I will talk to you guys very soon. Hopefully I'll see you Saturday for the live reading. Take care, okay? Love.